Κυρία Μιχάηλοβα τώρα ηγείται της Επιτροπής Περιφερειακής Ανάπτυξης του Ευρωπαϊκού Κοινοβουλίου και έχει το λόγο ή δυνατόν για 8 λεπτά.
Okay. Which microphone? This one. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. No, I don't need it. Thank you very much. Thank you for these words I heard. I don't like spending money. I like investing money. But unfortunately, I hear very often the absorption of money. This is something what we use in our Brussels language, absorption of money. And unfortunately, absorption is far away from investments. Absorption is far away from the growth, and absorption is far away from the jobs. Thank you very much for the invitation to participate today, to be in this honorable company here in this panel. This is a real pleasure to be with Ms. Spyraki, which is one of the most active and fruitful members of the REGI Committee of Regional Development on the European Parliament. And I was happy to accept her invitation to join the Delphi Economic Forum. I'm happy to see the colleague minister. It's so nice to see you after all these years. When Bulgaria began the first programs, cross-border programs and regional operational programs, we followed the lessons of Greece and your lessons. So thank you very much. And now I'm happy to be here today with you. I expect with the great interest your contribution. So thank you so much. It's a great honor. But about regional policy, cohesion policy and investments, not spending, not absorption, investments. REGI Committee in the European Parliament now is focused on another word which is very important, implementation. Because in the previous mandate of the Parliament, the legislative package was created. Nowadays, we have to focus our attention on the implementation of the operational programs, partnership agreements, and good cooperation and synergy between different tools which are available for the European Union to support growth and competitiveness of European economy. Because we have partnership agreements and they cover 1/3 of the budget of the European Union. But also we have different programs. We have Horizon 2020 program. We have programs for innovative Europe cities. We have programs for the European citizens. We have COSME program. We have another different programs. And also we have from last year the new tool, the new instrument. This is European Fund for Strategic Investments. And for us in REGI Committee and for me personally, the main focus of REGI, the main focus of the European Parliament during this mandate should be synergy between all these instruments, synergy between all these tools to achieve growth, to have more jobs, and to make the European economy more competitive, inclusive the Greek economy, inclusive the Bulgarian economy, inclusive the Britain economy, inclusive all the economies of the member states. But this is actually our goal. This is what we work on. The main instrument we have in our hands, this is the reformed cohesion policy package. We have the reformed policy. This is not the same policy from 1990s. This is not the same policy even from 2007. This is a new cohesion policy, which is based on the thematic concentration, in which education, innovation, and research is in a topic of the priorities. And this is very important to be kept in line all the time, because in many cases we think about the cohesion policy like a policy which should invest in infrastructure only. No, the cohesion policy is a policy to support growth. No growth without education. No growth without research. No growth without innovation. This is the lesson we had learned in Europe. And now the new policy is thematically concentrated, focused on the research, innovation, and education. Secondly, the cohesion policy in the new period, the current period, is focused on the efficiency and effectiveness. We are looking for effective projects. We are not looking for the projects which will absorb a huge amount of money in one just price. We have many of these examples, even in our countries, even in Greece. I can give you examples from Bulgaria, but I'll stop with the examples because we'll follow the other discussion. No, the idea is to find through these projects the real effect and efficiency, which mean growth, economic growth, and which mean jobs, more jobs. We do not appreciate anymore the projects which allow us to invest 50 millions somewhere in infrastructure, and after that have two positions, two jobs only. Wastewater retreatment, you know what does it mean? Millions and millions. It is needed, of course. We need the infrastructure, but it is not the main topic, the main target of the cohesion policy anymore. Also, the third very important change in the cohesion policy in the current period, this is development of the financial instruments. This is development of good synergy between public investments and private investments. That's why it is written everywhere in the partnership agreements, in our documents from the Parliament, financial instruments. Their role raises year after year through the member states. We have excellent examples in some of the member states when you can see that from 8 millions the quality projects can bring hundreds of millions private investments. And this is the goal. The good example of this is new fund for strategic investments, which is based on this, to have a guarantee fund from the European Union, from the European Commission, and bring more and more private money in some of the projects which are important for the development of United Europe. But also we can use the financial instruments in the architecture of each one of the projects, supported by the operational programs and partnership agreements, supported by different funds. This is the new model. We have public financing, but we are looking for more. We are looking for the private investors. And this is the third difference, which is characteristic of the new cohesion policy. Of course, we can talk about simplification. We talk about simplification since we have talked since 90s about simplification. And anytime we have more and more rules. But anyway, we do talk now about simplification as well. We can talk about the performance, the reforms, the strategic reforms. We can overview the cohesion policy from different points of view. But my main message is this: reform policy, which is focused on the growth and jobs, and which is bringing the private and public resources together for one goal: growth and jobs. So thank you. I hope I was in these 8 minutes.
Lessons of keeping the right time.
Thank you.
Thank you.